Hi, Michael Thibault here. Done for you marketing systems with this week's edition of Mike's Marketing Minutes. How are you this week? How are you doing? How's the battle for finding staff going for your business? Because that's the hot topic right now, right? And I've got some great information to share with you to help you win that battle and some free tools. We just finished up a meeting with my staff, and that was the focus of what we were talking about. And I did a mastermind session this week with a bunch of auto repair shop and restaurant owners throughout the country, and the hot topic was finding staff, getting more staff. And that is a marketing challenge, right? Finding staff, locating staff, convincing them to fill out the application and actually show up for the interview is a marketing task. So make sure you remember that when you're creating your program and this system to find more staff. And I'm going to show you some great ideas right now, because we all know every restaurant, especially restaurants, right, in the entire world are looking for staff right now. Who would have ever thought we'd been in a situation like that? And the pool has shrunk of employees that you can go after to work for your restaurant, for your business. There's a whole barrage of reasons why. I'm not going to get into those because the list is way too long and there's way too many reasons. And what do you care? I mean, who cares what the reason is? We have a problem that needs to be solved. So I believe in taking massive action, and that's what this situation requires right now, is massive action to find staff for your business, okay? So what you need to do to get staff, like I said, this is a marketing challenge, and this is the way I want you to think about it in a 3-step process. And you need a system for this. Number one is you have to find them. So you have to locate them to get them the message that you're hiring and why you're different. Why are you different than everybody else? So I'm going to give you an example right now of what one of the corporates are doing. And when I had my restaurants, I would take and learn what the corporates were doing and then use it in my own business and make it better. So corporates are great for getting ideas. I wouldn't copy everything the corporates do because usually those big dumb companies, are spending lots of money on doing things that don't work. And as independent operators, we can't afford to do that. But number one is finding them. So I'm going to show you. This is a national company, quick service for tacos. It's called Del Taco. They need staff just like everybody else. So that's who you're competing against. You're competing against these big corporate monsters that are looking for staff right now with huge budgets. But one of the things they're doing is very smart, and they're doing direct mail. Okay, and they're doing this by bulk, so the postage is really cheap. So you can do, I'm not going to get into it in detail, but you can do pre-sort standard, every door direct mail where you're blanketing geographic areas or picking out more specific demographics. But they're letting people know in their geographic area, which is where they're drawing upon for new employees, that they're hiring. So they sent out this postcard, customize your career like you customize your tacos. All right, there's a bunch of stuff I would do different with the headline and designing and what we'd look at, but you can see on the back it says, now hiring for our Warren location. It's got the address, call to action's kind of small, but they list the different bonuses, which is great that they get for hiring. So there's different things like a sign-on bonus. They're doing set your own schedule, paid time off, competitive wages, free college tuition, which is interesting at a very specific university. So I'm not sure what that's about. Free tacos, fast track for advancement. So this is huge for finding them. So they either bought a list or, like I said, they're canvassing a geographic area, but they're getting the message to them. So number one is to find them. Number two is to attract them. So how do you do that? You do that by mailing one of these pieces, right? And with having the benefits of working and what's the difference between you and every other restaurant that's hiring right now. And number three is, don't forget, you got to get them to show up for the interview. Because if they don't show up, everything you've done in 1 and 2 doesn't mean anything. So that call to action and the follow-up to get them to show up for the interview is huge. So I want to help. We've put together an awesome program. We've been working with our clients for the past year on this, and I want to show you what's working right now because this is a huge problem. And we want you to be successful because the only way we're successful is if you're successful. So this is the problem you're having right now, and it's a marketing challenge. That's why we're so equipped to help you. So I'm doing a free webinar next Thursday, July 29th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, the top 6 strategies for finding, attracting, and hiring the best restaurant employees. This is what I'm going to be covering real quick. The most cost-effective ways to do this. Locate, attract, and get top-notch staff that actually shows up for the interview. So I'm going to go over the whole system that we've tested with our clients that's working well to get them new staff for their restaurants, and what your potential employees really want when they're looking for a job. It might not be what you think, and why online hiring websites aren't your best option, but I will give you the answer what is. Also, how to ethically approach staff that are currently working at another business and get them to fill out an application and come in for an interview for your business. There's an ethical way to do that. I used to do it very effectively when I had my restaurants. I'm going to show you and give you the examples exactly what I did. And also the one thing that works better than anything else we've tested right now, attracting applicants and how to put that on autopilot and so much more. So simply click the button below. It's free because you're on my list and we love you. So sign up for the free webinar. It's next Thursday. I will see you there. We're going to have a lot of fun, a great time. You're going to get a boatload of information on how to find, attract, and hire a superstar staff for your business. Thank you. We'll see you next week.